Start with your eyes remaining open. Allow your vision to relax and to gently focus on something small. It's not important what you see there or where you see. Just choose one fixed spot in front of you that can hold your attention for this small while. As you begin to silently count backwards from a number that you choose, perhaps counting down from 100 or 1000 or from 999. And as you count, with each number, give yourself the suggestion, I am going deeper and deeper. I am going deeper and deeper. So 998, deeper and deeper. 997, deeper and deeper. And maybe you can also begin to notice some kind of subtle link or a growing connection, something developing between each breath you take and each heavier blink your eyes make. As you picture and imagine each number in your mind descending and counting backwards, changing in your mind's eye as your eyelids feel that subtle pull to close down just as soon as they will. And whenever you are ready, allow the eyes to go ahead and close, and allow those numbers to begin fading and moving away. In just a while or two, allowing the eyes to fully shut, and the numbers to completely fade and disappear. Until it becomes harder and harder to remember exactly which number you are left with. Deeper and deeper. As eventually the numbers do completely fade and dissolve somewhere into a background, moving elsewhere. And you note that singular moment when the eyes finally do close, the eyelids touching together, and the small muscles around the eyes all relax. Continuing to breathe calmly and deeply. Developing into the rhythms of your ongoing breath and relaxation. Now your outside world is diminishing as your inner mind's world is expanding. And in this way your resting body beneath you expands some more. Feeling yourself stretching out to your full and natural length. Unwinding the muscles and nerves of the arms and legs. All of your joints, your neck and your back, just let go to relax. Because you are giving yourself all permissions required to clear and release any stored tensions. Sending those tensions away to continue melting over time. safe and secure, feeling perfectly at ease. Knowing this trance space to be your own private sanctuary. And because your inner awareness can serve you so powerfully, it may pleasantly surprise you as you do continue to relax, to realize your mind may drift and dream under your control. Because there is one part of you that is now choosing to rest and repair and restore, always in its very best way. And yet there is another part of you, another important part, a part which is always listening and observing. And that part is now seeking and searching and linking to higher meanings and higher purposes and new understandings and new journeys. And this part of you is now becoming so much lighter, becoming unbound from the constraints of all earthly gravity. Your extra conscious mind and your expanded awareness, your sacred spiritual self, you find is now stepping forth to emerge more and more. Your higher self now enjoying this freedom to move and release and float and to roam wherever it may. And very soon, within this infinity of possibilities, you come to see one particular pathway, and you come to feel the pull of that pathway's new direction. As one very special glowing corridor appears, glowing across a long hallway, extending to an ethereal door of light. And you find yourself approaching this portal, calm and curious, yet so eager to explore. As starry lights of beauty begin to swirl there around you in this place. And you feel yourself gently moving through this swirling light tunnel. Until eventually you reach its end, to finally pass through that glowing and welcoming door. And emerging to this other side now, you first note that familiar scent in the air, the freshness of salt in your nostrils, as you inhale a natural seaside wind, breathing in deeply as you enjoy this clean, rejuvenating air. And looking down, you see your 2 bare feet below, curling and resting in the pure whiteness of a soft sand. As the gentle lap of an incoming wave rolls so softly over your toes, feeling the warm caress there about your relaxing ankles. As the water massages a deep wave of new comfort which rises up through you, healing and cleansing you with this new sense of soothing tingles. Slowly back up and then back down again, just like that wave, relaxing into your soles and the balls of your feet. And looking up, you see now you are standing on the shoreline of an infinite beach. To your left and to your right, a stunning vista of a wide bay curves and rolls out into the distances each side, forming an untouched paradise here of pure perfection. And you realize here you are, with no other person in sight. As above you the stunning deep blues of a clear springtime sky continue to stretch forever out into the far distances. And all is calm. All is quiet. Save for the soft crashes of the ankle-high waves. As you see the crystal green and blue waters frothing on the beach, so clear and so pure. And naturally now you are truly and deeply relaxed. So deeply at peace and content to rest here in your own company. Free to feel your inner spirit or your higher self soaring and exploring. And yet very soon you notice there comes a soft and curious whisper carried on the air. Some new sound here is rising upon the incoming ocean breezes, as it carries with it the sounds of 2 voices. A male voice and a female voice you can begin to hear. Each voice so beatific and impossibly serene, speaking with sing-song-like tones and angelic tunes. Otherworldly voices, the likes of which you've never heard in your conscious reality. As the unconscious tones only double and then triple your relaxing state of deepening bliss. And with each new passing moment, those voices become clearer to your ears. And you know these words speak directly now to you on such a deep level, because although the language is foreign and unknown to your conscious mind, Your unconscious self is already interpreting their meaning. And your deeper mind translates for you now, decoding those words and understanding them as you hear them say, "We are here. As always, we are waiting. You are most welcome. Please visit us and come and see." And suddenly, to your pleasant surprise, you see in front of you there appears a small and sturdy wooden canoe. And just a few feet away, that small boat, so beautifully crafted, bobs up and down on that low water. As a powerful new feeling of anticipation and excitement and wonder begins inside of you. A new momentum of hope and discovery and possibility. And something there compelling you to drive forwards, because you soon find yourself stepping through those low waves as the warm water soothes your feet and your calves, and the soft sand underneath you subtly gives way. You step up and into the solid comfort of that sturdy canoe and sit down and handle the smooth wood-crafted oar that you find. And very soon you begin to row, easily pushing the small vessel out away from the beach as it carves through the waves. Or as the waves move away from you, welcoming your journey. You find yourself easily skimming across the clear ocean surfaces, rowing so easily towards wherever those pure voices may be. Now you are so happy and so deeply relaxed, so satisfied to be here now on your transcendental voyage. Because the further you row, the clearer those voices sing. And the more you listen, the more certain you know that the answers you have sought to so many long-held questions or life doubts, all of those personal revelations and special insights just for you, really will be found when you discover those angelic speakers. Rowing and gliding more and more across this sea. All moments of space and time begin to expand and contract, until after some longer time, or no time at all, you discover a small island there, new upon the horizon. You see this beautiful new haven with its chalky smooth sands and stunning white cliffs. And when you do look up into the sky, The glowing white light of an immense orange sun presides over the horizon like a celestial watcher, shining down its beams onto this land and this island in particular, illuminating directly the island's very centre, and giving the entire isle before you a brilliant aura and a divine-like glow. And even from here, you feel the warmth of this glow, because a deep sense of healing touches there upon your face, penetrating deeply into your heart. As you steer your canoe confidently and effortlessly until the prow of your boat, the very front of your boat, touches upon this new frontier's shore. And resting your oar down, you splash down with your feet, moving joyfully through the small waves. And even here, you sense the water is touched and warmed by the sun's light. As tiny, multicolored reef fish swim and school between your skipping feet, welcoming you in their own friendly way and showing you the direction as you wade calmly up towards the beach. And so much more anticipation fills into you as you spy a set of naturally carved, solid-looking stairs etched into the face of the tall white cliffs ahead. Rising up and up to what you hope waits beyond. As you ascend those stairs, climbing the flight of natural rock steps, feeling utterly safe and secure. It feels incredible to know you are the only person in all of existence to see now this particular flight. As you climb and climb, each new stair there supports your way. Until finally you reach the top now, stepping from that final stair, lighter and lighter, seeing more clearly than you have ever seen before. You're almost floating, giddy as a child, as you now clearly see. Before you is a cultivated garden of pure wonder. Lush greenery and manicured foliages. Gorgeous rock pools of sparkling aqua blues and greens. And many statues of classical beauty, each one depicting a different aspect, a different character, a different quality. Qualities of self-assurance, self-resilience, self-mastery and poise. Every sculpture made with exquisite artistry. As hanging ferns surround the sculptures, blooming to life with flowers of all colours. And the trickles of running water that source this incredible garden life play in your ears. And right there, where all of the wide garden's paths lead, right in the very centre of this circular oasis, you see there appear two welcoming beings, now revealed to your eyes. Two tall, magnificent figures, glowing with pure light. Each being shining forth a divine aura. Almost like statues themselves, these beings are so regal, so still, so majestic. A man and a woman. And as you look upon them, their exquisite auras seem to shimmer and shift, swirling into every possible colour of the known spectrum. And even some colours you have never consciously seen. And as you feel your mind's eyes adjust, and you see those beams of light reaching out to you, you feel and know a total communion with these special figures. As if you have arrived home now, after some long odyssey or venture abroad. So much time apart, standing together at last in each other's presence, enjoying this happiest reunion, face to face with your very own spirit guides, as you recognize them now to be. And slowly the faces of your guides reveal themselves even more to you, their beautiful visages bringing you such peace and joy. As each being tells you their sacred name, and so you remember. You deeply remember this woman and this man to be named like no other. Each being's eyes full of such youthfulness, vitality, wisdom, and mirth. Yet the eyes are so ancient, you see as old as time's beginnings, the eternal depths of these souls. Masculine and feminine energies, directly welcoming you now so deeply as one of their own. And suddenly all of the questions you have minded are coming back to you now. As both the ancient man and the ancient woman stand joyfully side by side, waiting upon you now with their infinite patience and their infinite kindness. As they begin to beckon you near and you feel yourself moving closer, so as not to see or miss the important things your knowing spirit guides have now to tell you. And you see their mouths open, and you hear their voices begin once more. The very same song-like words rising, and you immediately know that these words from your guides communicate to you not just in a spoken intellectual language, but they communicate with words and so much more. So many wonderful pictures and images, so many reassuring sounds and tones, euphoric feelings and serene sensations, and even pure, wordless knowledge itself, ancient wisdom, the wisdom of all collective unconsciousness and consciousness, each utterance from your ancient spirit guides delivers to your core being a positive new insight and new understanding that is understood entirely by all levels of your authentic self. And so now is the time you may ask your most important questions to your spirit guides. And the first question you may find yourself asking is, where am I now on the spiritual path in my life? Where am I now on the spiritual path in my life? And now your guides hear your very thoughts, and they begin to speak once more directly to this question, as they now reveal to you this answer you seek. And when you have experienced your answer to your satisfaction, just allow your mind to clear to a neutral space once more. Making new room to ask your very next question to your spirit guides, which may now be, what next important lesson are you here to help me now learn? What next important lesson are you here now to help me learn? And now experience all of the sights, the sounds, and the feelings that come to you directly with your spirit guide's answer. Just allow your mind to clear. And if you choose, you find yourself asking a third question, and that is, what do I need to release, understand, or overcome to take this next step? What do I need to release, understand, or overcome to take this next step? And allow your answers of special insight to play out now in full. And again, if you choose, you may ask your spirit guides, is there a special gift or deeper message you have for me now to help me move forwards? Is there a special gift or deeper message you have for me right now to help me move forwards? And now receive your answers in whatever form they now come. As your mind clears of these particular questions, you now have this opportunity to ask your very own chosen questions, anything at all to ask now of your spirit guides. Here is the time to ask exactly what is most important to you, as your spirit guides will answer you with all of their ancient abilities and wisdom, relating to you all of their knowledge and all of their truth. So ask now, whatever it is you will. Now let your mind clear. And find you are truly satisfied to have received the answers you have sought. Taking this time to thank your spirit guides for their immense wisdom and profound insight. And even as you do offer your very best, fondest, heartfelt appreciation, you see the ancient man and the ancient woman smiling so beautifully upon you, their serene eyes telling you you may always return here whenever you choose. Any time at all, you may enjoy receiving their guidance, because your spirit guides remain here, always watching and waiting over you, always a part of your true self, protecting you with their energies every day and night of your life, filling you with wisdom and calmness and restoring healing. And so it is time now to say your goodbyes, saying goodbye to your spirit guides just for now, as you find yourself soon descending again that flight of cliffside stairs. And very soon you are moving back across that stunning beach, feeling so much lighter than ever before. Feeling filled with such purpose, seeing with such clarity, such confidence and strength, you find yourself easily rowing that beautiful canoe again across those mystical waves. And every part of you now takes this time to integrate and process every new answer and insight you have received. As you travel back and back towards those original shores, you find yourself moving and discovering even so many more new opportunities. So many more new doors opening before you and inside you, drifting and dreaming so easily now, navigating to wherever it is you may go. And now all of your understandings and insights will only continue to develop and expand as they play out positively for you in your nightly dreams. As you relax now even more completely, finally letting go entirely. As all parts of you now enjoy the soothing calls and comforts of that wonderful, refreshing sleep. Deeply moving deeper down into sleep. Down and down. As gradually your awareness to my words recedes and fades, until my voice soon disappears to you entirely. And all of this time, you are drifting and dreaming so happily into actual deep, deep sleep. Sleeping now into a blissful, joyful, sound and refreshing, total sleep.